Hello everyone. I got inspired to do a video today about an ideal way of living, which I also call holistic success. I've been attracting amazing people, primarily talking about God and our connection to God and living God's design and God's will, whatever that means for an individual, right? And that also inspired me, or like it brought ideas to me that different concepts motivate different people, but also at different stages of life. Because for many years of my life, the way forward, the way towards holistic success, at least for me, was through daily holistic health practices, right? Like literally like drilling into myself and into my habits and into my lifestyle, these healthy habits, without really visiting the notion or phenomenon or concept of God that often at all. However, now, the more I talk about God, or the more I think about God, or the more I feel God and feel the unity with all, which I do believe is an aspect of God, I seem to attract more people that talk literally about the same things, about God and connection to God, whatever that might mean for someone. Specifically, more recently, I've been attracting people that are more, some more, some less, sticking to specifically the Bible. And most of you do know that I do respect all traditions. However, I do not identify with any specific one single concept or ideology. However, I too was born into Orthodox Christianity, which also kind of follows the Bible. Maybe the next step for me would be to read the Bible, I don't know. However, I do also believe that the Bible itself has been changed multiple times. And I also know a lot of Christians that, among other people that practice other religions, that do practice their religion properly and are actually good people and thriving people and are adding value to the community as well. This is just a rant talking about holistic success in general and tying back the notion of God to it. Because ultimately, God is not something that is theory, or I guess for some people it is, unfortunately. But God is a way of being. God is how connected you feel, not only to the plants and animals and nature, but how connected you feel to other humans, how connected you feel to existence in general, or how disconnected or how separate we feel from the universe, or even worse, other humans, or maybe even worse, how separate we feel from nature itself. So God is about connection primarily, if you ask me, and love. And this word love is something that, to me, it's been so like hard to pinpoint. The feeling, I feel it regularly, but it's it seems like it has been used in many different ways. I think primarily like in like romantic relationships, but like in the sense that some people don't believe that you can have love without having a romantic relationship. So that's just an example of, in my opinion, how the whole concept and the phenomenon of love has been a little confusing for some people, and maybe even affected me, for me to be a little confused about it, because we are all connected through the collective subconscious. But I want to make this post about God. I stopped caring how people observe me when I talk about God, simply because I noticed that through focusing on the things that matter to me and what I believe is natural and healthy, I will attract others who are in a similar way. I don't want to make this video too long, so that's gonna be it. Please tell me what you think about this topic. Tell me if you agree or you disagree. And if you do agree, like and share with others that might agree or disagree. And let's become more holistically successful, guys. Fulfilled, healthy, happy, and creating value for others as well. Peace.